Hi, listen, okay, fine. Today we discuss about another story which is belong to the horror story. So let's start it. I should not be open the door. What a man Marks whisper in the panic to himself as he shoot out of the bed. The clock read 3:17 as he was abruptly awoke by the sound of the someone banging on the front door, struggling with the knob and yelling. Beginning to be let in, he immediately called the police, seeing as we lived alone and was not accepting anyone to be at this house at such as hour. 911, what is the address of the hour? Your emergency. The operator sounded tired but ready to assist. Nonetheless, Marco proceeded to the all the operators about the noises at the store, and she dispatched an officer and instructed Mark to stay on the until they arrived. The noises continued for a while, but eventually died down, leaving Mark in a complete silence and stillness. Hello, are you still there? The operator broke the silence, information marks that the officer would be outside. Marks he gently made his way to the front door, greeting to the two officers. After some deliberations and a quick sweep of the immediate area, the officers came on to the assumptions that an be animal of some kind must have made its way one to his porch was messing with his door. After the officer's departure, Marks made his way back inside, making sure to the lock the door behind him. That recently went to the back to the bed. This carried on the few days, night after night. Marks would be wake up to the door knob being jiggled. Sometimes he would be hear whispering, breathings, and sometimes even a frustrated grunt. The one night he got bold. He had he decided that the would be stay up to the try to the catch whoever was missing with him. Mark decided to the just to stay on the couch and relax before he would be confront and the thing that will be been harassing him. At about 1 to 30 p.m. he was watching a documentary on the TV when he, despite his best efforts, dozed off to the sleep on the couch. As the living room clock hit 3 to 17, he promptly walked to the sound to be being on the front door, and this was a new day. Usually, it was by just stretching, jiggling the knob, but this time it seemed like whatever was over really wanted it. That was when he heard it. Let me in. He is almost here. The voice trembled out to the Marco, sending shivers down in the spine. They knew he was there, but something was off about the voice. He recognized it, but it could not be. He crept towards the peephole slowly and silent, making certain to the be quiet as possible. He as gazed through the peephole, his fear amplified as his thoughts were being confirmed. Standing on the other side of the door, the treated glows bloody and clearly exhausted as was himself, but it was not him. He looked darker, like that did not belong to the hair. Mark quickly jotted back from the door in the shock. In this panic, he tripped over the stone and slammed the back to the head into the small table in the forever, immediately losing consciousness. Marks shoot up, gasping her breath, his eyes shot around, adjusting to the brightness. He was in the bed. The clock was struck on the exactly 3:17 p.m. As he eyes continued to the just and he started to the calm himself down. He began to the notice he was in the room, but it was not a room. These things were not be exactly where he lived. His windows was not perfectly centered onto the wall. As Mark got out of the bed and looked around, he glanced outside his windows and saw his neighborhood, but just like in room, it was after there was be a strip line. The trees had to the leaves, but it seemed to be a darkness. Just he was about to the chalk it up to the nightmare. He glanced up to the saw across the street, his house. His actual house, the lights were be on downstairs. Mark bolted out to the front door and across to the street to his real house. Terrified, he began banging on the door, screaming, begging to the let in it. After what seemed like forever, he glanced through his window, and when he saw he saw himself knocked out on the door floor. The floors, the clock on the wall read 3:17. So hopefully since you like my videos, if you like my videos, please subscribe my channel. I will be further assist you for the new thing. Okay, goodbye.